to say that no one was organizing any conspiracies, no one was scheming anything, there were no conspiracies. Moreover, no one even had such thoughts. None of these three leaders had such thoughts.
The Kremlin has denied claims of a conspiracy between Vladimir Putin, Xi Jinping, and Kim Jong Un against the United States. This came after U.S. President Donald Trump said that he was very disappointed with Putin and suggested the three leaders were plotting together. Kremlin aide Yuri Ushakov told Russian TV that Trump may have been ironic, dismissing talk of secret plotting. He insisted no one was conspiring or even considering such ideas, rejecting Trump's suggestion outright. Ushakov also noted that Moscow recognizes Trump's role in shaping the current tense international situation.
On social media, President Donald Trump, I sincerely hope, not without a touch of irony, indeed not without a significant degree of irony, expressed that he extends his warmest regards to Chairman Xi Jinping and respectfully requests him to also convey his very best and most friendly wishes to President Vladimir Putin and to the esteemed Chairman of State Affairs of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, respectively, in a truly diplomatic gesture. And once again, I think not entirely without a certain degree of irony, he explicitly stated that supposedly these three individuals were actively plotting a significant conspiracy against the sovereign United States of America. Now, I want to say that no one was organizing any conspiracies, no one was scheming anything, there were no conspiracies. Moreover, no one even had such thoughts. None of these three leaders had such thoughts. Besides that, I can say that everyone understands the role played by the United States, the current administration of President Trump, and President Trump himself in the current international situation.
The exchange came as Chinese President Xi Jinping staged China's largest ever military parade in Beijing, flanked by Putin and Kim. Xi said the world faced a choice between peace or war, standing beside the Russian and North Korean leaders. The parade, branded Victory Day, was a showcase of China's military might and political messaging. Marching troops, tanks, drones, and hypersonic missiles underlined Beijing's growing global power projection. Xi called China a great nation, unafraid of violence, casting the country as a rising custodian of world order.
China's having a massive military parade that President Putin and Kim Jong Un will be attending. Do you interpret that as a challenge to this? And are you concerned at all about those countries trying to be some sort of counterweight?
Not at all. China needs us, and I have a very good relationship with President Xi, as you know, but China needs us much more than we need them. No, I don't see that at all, no.
Maybe one more.
And I had actually a very good meeting with President Putin a couple of weeks ago. We'll see if anything comes out of it. If it doesn't, we'll take a different stand.
Colleagues, thank you for your concern and support for China's public announcement. 24 years ago, the Shanghai Cooperation Organization was established. By leveraging the advantages of our vast market and the economic complementarities among member states, we have enhanced the facilitation of trade and investment. We have strengthened cooperation in areas such as energy, infrastructure, green industries, the digital economy, technological innovation, and artificial intelligence. Together, by diligently achieving mutual success and actively creating a prosperous future, we are jointly and steadily advancing toward comprehensive modernization. We were the first to propose the concept of global governance based on consultation, joint contribution, and shared benefits. We practice true multilateralism. We deepen cooperation with the United Nations and other international organizations and participate constructively in international and regional affairs. We always stand on the side of international fairness and justice, advocate for inclusiveness and mutual learning among civilizations, and oppose hegemony and power politics. We have played a positive role in promoting world peace and development. A garden of diverse civilizations. China plans to implement 100 small yet impactful livelihood projects in member countries in need and will provide 2 billion yuan in grant aid to member countries within this year. In the upcoming years, specifically for the esteemed members of the prominent banking consortium, the individual member banks within this alliance will collectively proceed to issue a substantial and additional sum of 10 billion yuan in new loans. The total number of China-Europe freight train trips has exceeded 110,000. Fourth, we uphold fairness and justice. We actively promote a correct and comprehensive view of the history of World War II, and we firmly oppose the Cold War mentality, any form of bloc confrontation, and all acts of bullying and coercion. We safeguard the international system with the United Nations at its core, and support the multilateral trading system with the World Trade Organization at its center. We advocate for a multipolar world that is equal and orderly, and for economic globalization that is inclusive and beneficial to all. We promote the building of a more just and reasonable global governance system, peace and stability.